The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. To throw on the first play, McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 15 yards to start their first drive of the game.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
And we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers. But how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Here's McCarthy. He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Looking to throw McCarthy.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Following the interception, Love. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
They spent the week of practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the number 1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
13 yards, 1st down Packers. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball and get it out to him.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Vikings 27-yard line.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
38. Ready.
Cleaned it out left to Dobbs. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
22 needle. Set.
Love. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Christian Fulton.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but we think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here.
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Down. Set.
Love, they go play action now. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Set. Ready. Black Ultra. Ready.
Play fake. Here's Love. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Here's Love. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And down inside the 15 he goes. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Striker. 3. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. That's complete right around the 8. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
52 blaster. Here we go.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. 3rd down and 6. Now Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
22 needle.
They go with Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Vikings, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. 7-7, our score after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on a touch pass. Oh, this one, that may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 14. Open man, that's Felton. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Now McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. He gets it to Addison. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Vikings first down. Here we go, set. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
McCarthy off the play fake. And not able to get it that time. He hit on 6 straight passes. Not there. 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Sticking with the pass. Here's McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Off the play fake, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
52, red, cycle, ready, go.
On play action, Love to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. 3rd and 20.
Yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Black shot.
Play action this time with Love. And it is caught. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
10 cycles.
Completes it again to Dobbs. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second
Right,
and
77.
at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down.
Striker, 3-3, set.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. To the 36-yard line, stop there. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Shot, 17. Set, ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. Touchdown! Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Kick it away after the touchdown. KJ Hamler returning it. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On play action. Now McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete. These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So a victory here in Lambeau would give them a sweep of the season series. Here's McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To the air again, McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The slot man in motion right. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. McCarthy going to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. McCarthy is set to throw it. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Looking to throw McCarthy. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Throwing again, McCarthy. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. He'll try and do this himself. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
13.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Here we go.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
45, white, set.
Love, they go play action now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Down. Set.
To throw now, here's Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
He gets his first catch there, but all in all, when you're talking about the #1 receiver in the NFL coming into this game, and we're just talking about the first catch there, I think they're doing a nice job of bottling him up.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one good carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another Packers.
12, 10. Trouble, 38.
At the 11-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Striker, 3-3.
Brings up 2nd
Drill
and
green.
9.
Light blue. Ready, ready.
Love looking to throw it. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And inside give to Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be second in a couple.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run.
Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, 27 yards. And the Vikings have cut the lead back down to 2. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Complete at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's go.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Close there, he caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Fight 60. Ready.
Love fires that quickly outside. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Vikings 36-yard line.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Final minute now of the third quarter. Now they'll shift things around.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Down. Ready?
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
3 yards. That's another
Drill, 52.
first down. First and
43
goal
rail.
at the 4-yard line.
Cut.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles. It was better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
To the air with McCarthy. The left side completion to Jones. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there for Minnesota. 42 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number 1, it's easy for him to get lost. And number 2, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Accelerating, and off he goes.